as a short-term trader, you have to have a plan going into the trading session. Prediction points are unique because they lay that plan out ahead of time, and then they give us key areas to look for trades in the market. Stay tuned and we'll show you how it did today on a 50+ point sell-off and how prediction points showed us what was coming before any of it ever happened. Welcome back to Day Trade Like a Pro. It's Friday, January 24th. We're looking at the S&P 500. It's a 5-minute chart. A little bit different than what you're used to looking at in that our prediction points are these solid lines right here. You see the blue and the orange. All you're looking at on these dotted lines is that highlights 1 point on each side of the price, which is something I use in my own personal trading. And because we traded through so many different prices, I'm just going to leave this on here so you can see the prediction points are the solid prices, and then these you can pretty much just ignore, or you can see how it does trade right inside of that 1 point range there. So coming into this morning, we said first pullback area would be right here to this 29. We said less ideal would be this 27 area, but really ideally if we were going higher it would be from here, and we were looking for quite a bit higher. So here's what happened. We broke down and then we came back up into this 29 area. There was a really great short opportunity. Now we said you couldn't ignore this altogether, but it shouldn't have been a real important price. And that's because the market had used it before in the Globex session, so not as important here. So we knew that if we broke below here, high probability of coming to at least here, maybe even here. And then below here, we'll get to that in a second. So the trades here were we had a long opportunity right here, which basically ended up breaking even. Didn't really go anywhere, but gave you about 10 or 15 minutes before it really had, started to really run anywhere. And then it came down and we had an opportunity to get short right here up at this 29 area. We only probed that by 3 ticks. So here's a short opportunity, and we're targeting 29 down to 16. 16 half, so we'll call it 17. That's 12 points down to that trade. There was a buy opportunity here at 16 half, 17 area, back up here to 21 area, so about 4 points on that. And then there was another short up here. If we were going to go higher, we needed to get above this, so good short opportunity here at 21 half, which ended up breaking here. So we did have a buy here, but try it here, didn't quite work. In about 15 minutes or so, plenty of time to get that off. Broke down, came back up into this area, and then we moved lower. Now what we said was below this 12 quarter that we should see. So below 12 quarter would be for something like down here at 88 quarter. Now, why on this 175 is that we used that yesterday. I'm going to pull this quite a bit smaller so you can see we used this yesterday. Not really looking to use it again there. So we had an opportunity up here around 12 quarter to get short down to 88. That's a pretty big trade there. So 12 down to 88. 24-ish points depending on how you manage this, and if you took some profit and resold on a bounce, or how you treated that. And then there was an opportunity to get long here at 88 quarter. That went about 4 points and then came back. So again, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes before it started to even leave that area. So 20 minutes to get that trade off if it didn't work. And then we traded below here. This would have been a valid short. Didn't really work. It was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. It finally starts to move up away from here. Came back up to 99.75. That was the price we'd given in the live trade signals. Traded back down to here by a couple of ticks. And then from 86, moved all the way back up here to 97. So that's 11 points right there. before the market closed for the weekend. So there you have today. Pretty great day. It ends up being a number of winners. I actually just had a message from one of our traders, said he had 6 trades, no losers. And I know we had a bunch of traders that did pretty well here today. So a few break evens, but really the price has mapped all of this out for us. We knew because of the methodology of prediction points, and we really had an idea at each level that broke, we knew where the next level was going to. So up here, when the market broke 12 quarter, we knew really hours in advance that the next target was down here at 88. So that's a long ways away. That's 24 points away, and we knew that that was the next target down to here. And so we finally got that bigger move that we had been looking for, and then closed out here. So we'll see how things look on Sunday when we open, how it looks coming into Monday. And then also, if you didn't see today's pre-market walkthrough, you can go see that. You can see we mapped all of this out ahead of time before it happened. Told you where the key areas were going to be, where you could look to interact with the market. And the link is up here in the corner for that. And if you are in the live trade signals, we will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.